We've got Cody Collins from LoneStar, and I went and saw you guys in concert a while back, and I just had the best time. I loved the concert. It was just really a fun time. Thank you very much for entertaining us.
Thank you. How have you been?
And now, the thing that was really entertaining, though, is we got to meet you guys backstage. Do you guys ever really have to work? I mean, because you're cutting it up, you're just having a great time. It was just really a lot of fun back there.
Oh, I'm glad you guys had fun. We always have fun, man, wherever we go.
We noticed.
Work's overrated. If you're not having a good time at what you're doing, change what you're doing. It's what music's about.
Cody, when you're traveling and when you're working on the road, do you find it hard to sit down and write, or because you guys are all together, is it easier?
It's actually easier. We're all pretty comfortable with each other, and everybody's so different within the band. Everybody's points come from different things. So it's easier to be creative and get different sides of music. With 4 different people. So it's kind of cool, actually.
What do you think your strong suit is?
Musically, I'm not much of a lyricist kind of guy, but that's what we got Michael for, I think.
In that process, do you find yourself really kind of lending your ear towards coming up with riffs and musical exchanges there and whatnot, or what?
Yeah, and I think the general idea of a song is it's not so bad. It's really, once you get started with the song, once the words start coming into play, then it's a little easier for me to kind of fill in the blanks, but. It's kind of funny because every song is pretty much done different than the next. I mean, some songs will start off with a cool melody and some really cool music, but some of them we've got this hook and we've got this idea, this line, and then we have to figure out what music fits the mood for that line, and it's a really cool process. I mean, and everyone's different.
Party Heard Around the World is kind of an interesting name for an album. Is there a particular reason why you picked that name?
Well, we kind of wanted to, it's an even year, and we really wanted to have a good time, and we want our fans to have a good time, and we kind of wanted this tour to be one big party, and it's the first record that Lone Star's had for a little while, and it's the first one that I've been on, so we kind of wanted to just have a good time and enjoy ourselves, and that's sort of why we picked that song for the title, and because we'd originally picked the title for the album to be called The Future. And we just thought, let's just make it a big party and let's just make it a good time. And so we decided to change it and add some different songs into the album, and here we are.
Well, I can vouch for you because you guys were fun, and it was a party when we were watching you on stage. You cut up a lot on stage, and it's just a great show. A great show.
Oh, thank you. And we're revamping it, so hopefully you'll like it even more this year.
Oh, great. Good.
Cody, you're doing the QVC concert.
3 p.m. your time.
Yes.
It's 5 p.m. Central.
Do you like doing television, or would you rather do a live stage where you have a big party there?
I enjoy the live stage. It's probably my favorite part of the whole deal. Just being on stage and being able to run around and television. You get a camera in front of me. I started tensing up a little bit. I still ain't got over that one yet, but it ain't too bad. I still, stage is definitely my favorite part.
Cody, being the newest member of the group, was it hard making the transition? Was it hard getting comfortable? Did you feel like you had boots that you had to live up to, big shoes to fill? How did that work for you?
I wasn't really sure how it was going to play out when it first started happening, and when I first realized it, when they asked me to join the band, it was real. Once I realized that, it sort of, it actually transitioned really nice. I memean, they were all nice to me when I came aboard, and I met the whole crew and the whole staff, and everybody was real nice. And they're all country boys, just like I am, and we enjoy music, and I've been a fan of the band for a long time before I joined. So it transitioned real nice, and I think it blended well. I think all of our creativeness makes it a little bit better, and I have a little bit of the rock influence in me, and I think that might have been what they were looking for.
How did that come about? Where did you come from? Who first said, let's look at Cody Collins?
Well, Dean Sams actually is the first one that I met. I was singing at a bar called Cowboys down in Atlanta, Georgia, and I was there for the house band for 4 years. And Dean Sams was producing another artist that was singing there with me. He came down from Nashville to watch, and that's where I had met him. I guess from there on out, we exchanged numbers, and a year later, Richie quit the band, and I guess he remembered me and sort of, put my MySpace page on his computer and let the rest of the guys hear my stuff, and I came up to audition, and here I am. They kept me around. It's crazy.
Not crazy. You're really a talented guy, Cody. You really are, and you bring a lot to Lone Star, and we look forward to. It may not be the name of your new album, but we certainly look forward to the future.